The wall that separates the beach from the park right now was actually a seawall. And the photographs you allude to show waves and the water lapping up onto that wall. So Peter's exactly right. This isn't about restoring a beach. This is about actually destroying a beach or then trying to recreate a beach. Which
sometimes government, Peter.
Did I see in some diagrams, did I see parking underneath the net? What did I see? I saw a drawing there and I saw parking. What was that I saw? That you guys have taken a look at restoring. And how far would it be? Would it be restored to its grandeur, or would there be new technological improvements?
Actually, it would be restored. It would be an accurate restoration as far as the arches, the bleachers, and the pool goes. We would actually use very simple technology. We would use the power of the ocean, which, again, we go back to one of the photographs. You can see there's a channel west of the natatorium that was dredged up during the construction of the Alawai Canal. And what happens is the waves approach the open ocean and break on the reef more to the west, more toward Eva, and they create energy. That energy has to go someplace. That energy goes into that dredged canal. Most people don't even understand or realize that it was man-made, and it creates what we call a natural coastal flow toward Diamond Head, about 74% of the time. This very consistent, even flow wants to go right through the natatorium. And then it would flow out the other side, the Diamond Head side, and go out through the old channel where the old Trans-Pacific cable went, where King Kamehameha landed his canoes. So the technology is pretty simple. It has more to do with understanding the ocean than with technology. The team that designed the restoration of the natatorium is the same team that worked on the Ko'olina swimming lagoons. Leo Daly, Dr. Franz Gerritsen from the University of Hawaii, the former chairman emeritus of the Ocean Engineering Department, Dr. Carl Bathan. So it isn't a matter of high tech, it's a matter of understanding the ocean. And we understand the ocean much better the last couple of decades than we did in 1927.
Sure.
So we're very confident that we get a nice even flow through just larger openings, and we get the same water quality inside the natatorium as outside. And for all of us that swim there, we're lucky the water quality is very good.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You know, that's a very thoughtful, intelligent approach, being thoughtful about these treasures of ours. And you know, Peter, maybe you felt this when you were at the legislature. And
well, I mean, if you again, if you take the emotion out of it and you look at the net, first of all, the probability that if you demolish the natatorium, that you could preserve a beach. You're looking at a process that one will trigger a whole new planning and permitting use, Army Corps of Engineers. I mean, the list goes on and on of what you would have to do. You're in a marine life conservation district, so just the demolition process in and of itself and the damage you would be doing to the reef system. The natatorium has basically over the years become part and parcel of the marine environment. Okay. So just beginning there, the demolition process. Let's say that you could get by with minimum damage to the reef and demolish it. Okay, so now what do you do with the disappearing beach? I don't think you're going to get a lot of people supporting letting the natatorium go and sacrificing the beach. So now you have to go through a public process that will authorize the construction of some new groins, basically putting the walls back.
Oh my goodness,
right?
That's pretty expensive.
It's not only expensive, but there's a Supreme Court decision that was handed down in 1973 that actually is an ongoing injunction against demolition. We've already been there and visited that issue. So beginning there, demolishing the natatorium and is, first of all, according to the Supreme Court, out of the question. Even if we could do it, it's highly unlikely that any requests to build new groins on that beach, it's highly unlikely to survive. So here's the rub. If we don't restore the natatorium, it will probably demolish itself by neglect.
Right.
And so there have been war memorials taken down before for safety reasons. So you could invoke the safety factor on actually taking the natatorium out because it becomes dangerous. But the net result is the same. You're going to lose the beach. There doesn't seem to be a lot of options. And
The option sounds like the most intelligent, real option is to do the heart-giving, I mean, as you spoke of the commitment, the morality of it. And then also it just seems like with Ed, your response, it's the intelligent thing to do as well in terms of just summing up pro and con. You know, Peter, you remember, I mean, so many times it seems over the years, right? I mean, there have been people who, especially in economic times, maybe like now, rash decisions are made that are later we regret. And, you know, here,
Kid,
right?
you know, I mean, I don't know if you're old enough to remember when there was actually serious talk about taking Iolani Palace down.
No, I know that Queen Emma. Can you believe it?
They needed parking
only
for the
palace in the
legislature.
state. Oh, see,
Giving me a kink in my neck all of a sudden.
Are the royal
Oh
order.
my God.
The one thing
And
about
it's
our
probably-
heritage is once you destroy it, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yep.
Sure.
And
It's like,
what they recreate in Las Vegas just has a different feel
Yes,
to it.
it's not the same.
You know, we only
in fact,
got
they had
about
a desert.
we only
yeah.
got about
Yeah.
3 minutes
Okay.
left, so maybe we should turn this into how do we save
Yeah,
this heritage site?
Exactly. How can people get involved? And
Well, I think through programs like this, it's really one of education, not of the emotional issues, as Peter said, but of the real facts and education, and an appreciation of our past, our culture, our language, the physical manifestations.
Yeah, one clear way people who want to help or want more is to write to the City and County of Honolulu, to the mayor's office. The mayor, as I understand it, is going to convene or has convened a stakeholder group to look at this issue. So any input that people who support it would want to say we support it. So it's a if the public is willing to get involved and speak their mind and rise to the occasion. For those who are undecided, who want more information, they can call me. Okay? 256-6191. I'll be happy to discuss it with anyone and provide more information. Or, I don't have the phone number, they can call Historic Hawaii Foundation, the Historic Hawaii Foundation, and speak to the people there. Friends of the Natatorium, I don't know if we have a phone number, but
I can't
I'm with the
remember.
friends, so I'll represent both them and the Native Hawaiian Hospital Association.
Well, that's what I found. I mean, our beaches are precious, but there's a lot of beaches in Hawaii, but only one natatorium. Isn't
right.
that right? Only one.
It only takes up 100 meters.
Wow.
And it actually provides some special uses that a normal beach can't. It would be one of the few, if not only, places in Hawaii where the handicap would have ready access to the ocean. It's been designed such that a handicapped person getting off the bus, the city bus, would have no obstructions from the sidewalk all the way into the water. And I think that's important.
But it seems like the Pono thing to do is to save the natatorium.
Yeah.
Seems like it, yeah.
So I would ask people who are interested in the issue not to be drawn in by the smoke and mirrors, that's being put out there by a lot of misinformation. The facts just do not support any kind of demolition scenario that has any good ending.